My name is Melissa Osborne, and I am the Pet Promises Coordinator at the Allen County SPCA. People would prefer to buy from a breeder or a pet store because they think that, oh, well, that animal's in the shelter, so there must be something wrong with it or somebody would have kept it. And that's absolutely not the case. Her name was Gita, and she was only like a year and a half old. She'd already had puppies twice, and she was just this tiny little, I mean, she looks like a lab, but she's tiny. Like she was real little and sweet as can be. When we first brought her in, she was like terrified. We tried to get a weight on her and she was just like shaking on the scale, and she wouldn't walk. You had to pick her up and carry her everywhere because she was just so scared. And we had to keep her the longest because she needed more medical care, but it was just so awesome, like watching her slowly but surely get better. And then, I mean, within no time, once she started physically feeling better, she was like the happiest, friendliest little dog ever. Like everybody here loved her. And now that she's adopted, I mean, they bring her back to see us. But if we see her like out at events, like Gita remembers who we are and that we're like the people who saved her. And she's so adorable. And we have tons of stories like that where dogs come in here in bad shape and leave here, feeling like $1,000,000 and going home and spending the rest of their lives on a couch somewhere.
My name is Stephanie Fries. I'm the shelter manager, and my main job is overseeing our adoption program. Our adoption process is pretty streamlined. If you come in today, you fill out an information sheet just so we can get some general information, and then kind of what type of animals you're looking for, and then we'll have staff actually walk you through the process as far as whether you're interested in cats. Cats are a little bit self-serve because they're all in the lobby, so we have a lot of volunteers and staff that can interact. And then the dog adoptions, will have a staff member actually take them through to see the dogs, and then if they're interested in interacting with a particular dog, they'll put them in a social room to interact with that dog. If everything's good, they can actually take that dog or cat home that day. Compassion foster, if there is someone who is at risk, they've had a house fire or domestic violence, and they don't have anywhere for their animals to go, our compassion foster, that way, it's a way to keep animals from being surrendered to a shelter. If you have a house fire and you need temporary housing for your animal, if you're in a shelter and you need temporary housing for just a short period of time, we can take that animal for fostering, and then when you're able to get a place where you can take your animal back, you can get your animal back. So it's not relinquishing it because it has an owner who loves it, and so our goal is to keep it with that person.
If you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. Even if you're working 80 hours a week, it still doesn't feel like work if you love it.